What's up, Seeking Knowledge Family, man? Y'all know who it is. It's February 33, and here on episode 2, season 19. Yes, I'm excited that I made it to season 19. Like I said, most people can't even get past season 1. And for me to be on season 19, and I never scripted none on my podcast, I'm excited about my podcast. But before I get into this message, right, which is titled Plan B, and no, I'm not talking about the pregnancy test. It's just something I was thinking about. You know, my ancestors always give me shit to think about. That's why I don't like scripting now. That's why I like everything to be authentic. But before I get into Plan B, which is the second episode of season 19, we also know I'm an author of several books. I got a book titled From the Hood to the Church that can be found on Amazon. I got another book titled From the Hood to the Church, and you can get that off Amazon, because we are all overcomers. You read my book, you're going to see all the shit I overcame, and that's why I said we are all overcomers. I got a children's book titled Dad, Where's My Fish? That can be found on Barnes & Noble, on the online store. Look into that. It's a great children's book. Like, everything I do, I put my all into it. And if you look on my Facebook page, I got a pinned post that say Diamond the Baby Husky. Yes, that's just my fourth book. It's a children's book. It's dedicated to my sister named Diamond. She's an ancestor now. She's transitioning to the spiritual world. And I just want to say, me and her did not have the best relationship while she was here. Like, we stayed clashing. Like, we used to bump heads like Crippin' Bloods do. Like, we stayed going at it, but I was like, she hit me more in the spiritual world now. Shout out to all my ancestors that have been helping me drop these episodes, but I dedicated this book to her. And another thing I like about the book is everything I do is centered around my life. I got my sister. I said my sister. Yeah, my sister is the main character, Diamond. But my daughter, Damani, is the veterinarian in that book. So I put my all into this book. You can do is click on my Facebook page, and you'll see a pinned post, and that's where you can find that link to order that ebook. Let's go. I also will be working on my 5th book. Like, my goal is to have 10 books under my belt. Number 5 is coming, and that's titled From the Hood to the Church. Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality over Religion. It's just a personal journey, but also it's some truth I'm going to share in there. Like, I got the whole foundation. I just need somebody to go home, get the book cover together. Like, it's going to be similar to my first book cover. If you ever seen my first book, From the Hood to the Church, how it's half hood, half church, it's going to be something similar, but it's going to be a little spiritual. But that book is called From the Hood to the Church, Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality over Religion. I'm excited about that book. I'm excited about that project. But what can I say? What can I say about the amazing company I'm with, Herbalife? Like, I just came from the fitness boot camp. You know where? I got to lead by example, right? So that's why I love working out. That's why I love living a healthy lifestyle. And thanks to Herbalife, the amazing products I have tried, that I continue to try, has really been doing me some justice. Since I joined this company May 27th, I done lost over 8 pounds. Not just because of the products, but you got to be... But it is because of the products, but I be active. Like, I like working out. I like walking. I like doing push-ups. I like doing planks, man, squats. I like doing all that, man. I like jumping rope, man. I just like living a healthy lifestyle. But if you want to do a wellness intake, like, hear me out. A lot of these companies out here, or when you join these gyms or just anything, they charging y'all money to do a wellness intake. Herbalife is not doing none of that. All you gotta do is just reach out to me. You want to know the business side of things. Like I said, we have a business call every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wonderful company. Like, I know people that's in this company that's 16, been doing it for a long time, and they are basically young millionaires. And I'm not putting no numbers out there, but I know for somebody to be 16 and doing her thing, got her own nutrition shop, come on now, who else say we can't do it? But Herbalife is the #1 nutritional wellness company in the world. You don't believe me? Ask Siri, ask Google, look it up for yourself. But if you want to build your network, because your network is some of the people you network, jump on the OWL app. Like, it's a platform to build your network, and you can make an extra stream of income. Like, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. A lot of people say money talk. And they be like, no, it don't. Well, money do talk. On this owl app, people call me. When people call me or I call them, we get paid for these calls. So money do talk. So if you want to know about the owl app, just go to Google Store, Play Store, whether you got Android, iPhone, and download the owl app, OWWLL. You put my referral code in, Brewster, BRAWSTER, and guess what? You get $10 credit to your account. And call me. Or call whoever. But I called it that 15-day money because you got 15 days to use that money. But let's go, man. I'm going to say that again. It's OWWLL. Put my referral code in, which is my last name, Brewster, BRAWSTER. You get $10 credit to your account. Let me say that again. My referral code is BREWSTER. But let me get to this message. I titled this Plan B because you really probably have a Plan A, but I titled this Plan B because a lot of people just think a 9-to-5 is going to give them the success they need or success they want. Now, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing working a 9-to-5, but you got to always have a Plan B. But your Plan B can turn to a Plan A, right? But since I work a 9-to-5, I'm just going to say Plan B. And the Plan B is my podcast. The Plan B is my books. The Plan B is my clothing line I'm going to drop. The Plan B is Herbalife. You got to have a Plan B. A lot of people just think just working a 9-to-5 is going to give them the success they want, but it's not. You got to have that Plan B. You got to get to the point where you making money while you sleep. You got to invest. A lot of people say invest in risk. I get it. I was the same way. But you got to invest in something. You got to invest in your health. You got to have a Plan B, y'all. You just can't wake up and go through life and just thinking a 9-to-5 is going to get you the success you want. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people like working a 9-to-5. A lot of people know how to save their money. A lot of people know how to manage their money working a 9-to-5. But if you want to retire your family, you want to take them trips, you got to have a Plan B. You just can't depend on no job your whole life. A job will lay you off. A lot of people look at a job as Plan A. I get it. But my Plan B is fit to become a Plan A. Y'all just gotta really hear what I be saying. My Plan B is about to become a Plan A. Cause I know I'm not gonna be slaving for no job. And don't get me wrong, like my boy James always say, your job is your first investment. You show up, they gonna pay you. You get that check. But at the end of the day, you gotta have a Plan B, because a job can always lay you off. A job can always fire you, even though you're probably the best motherfucking work in there. But you know, when shit gets slow at a business, who they do? They lay off the top dogs. That's because they can underpay everybody else. When you the top dog, they gonna get rid of you because they gonna feel like they can save labor. And I done been through this shit before. Many jobs done laid me off, and I know I'm a good ass worker. That's why I got a Plan B. And my Plan B is my entrepreneurship. I've been on this journey since 2019, and I've been up and down. But I know my Plan B is to become a Plan A. Like, I got vision boards, I got dreams. Like, I'm doing this shit because I don't want my kids to go through I don't want the kids to go through what I went through. I grew up poor. I grew up homeless. I didn't have it all. I hung in the streets, hung with the wrong people. Got in trouble with these things I'm not proud of. So me having a Plan B, which gonna become a Plan A, my kids ain't gotta do that. My oldest is 15. I have two youngest, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And they are my Plan B. And what you mean by that, I'm glad you asked. Everything I'm doing as far as entrepreneurship, it's the plan to set them up. It's the plan to get them to the next level, so when they get older, they can already be set. Because they know my Plan B is going to come to a Plan A. Because I have so many ideas for my kids once they come around, how we going to be in business together, how we going to do this. Like, I even spoke with my daughter, like, I'm going to help her launch her clothing line. I told her me and her going to have a daddy-daughter talk show. Oh, I got a plan. Like I said, my Plan B is going to be a Plan A. And me, I don't mind working the job just because I can fund shit myself. But don't get me wrong. A job is not just going to help you get to the point where you want to be, where you want to just take a vacation. Take them trips without nobody bothering you. I want that financial freedom, y'all. What about y'all? So all y'all that's working a 9 to 5, that's cool, but have a plan B. Cause if they just lay y'all off or it gets slower, think about it. What if the company just fucking go out of business or they decide to move a company to another fucking cross country? And a lot of y'all depend on these jobs, but at the same time, I don't depend on no job and I maintain without a job, because I done had plenty of jobs that laid me off and I still got through. Just because you gotta have a plan B. What's your plan B? And I'm not talking a pregnancy test. What is your plan B? For all y'all that's listening, do y'all got a plan B? Because I know a lot of y'all that's probably listening to work 9 to 5. And I get it. That's what we was programmed to do. Work a 9 to 5. Go to school, get a secure job, get a secure check. I understand that, but what about a plan B? I want y'all, come on now, think about it. What about a plan B? Peace and blessings, y'all.